Welcome to Chief of Party to Chief of Party, success in your first 90 days. As you navigate the USAID landscape for the first time or seek to sharpen your skills, we're here to provide the guidance you need to address the unique challenges of this role. Host Donna Vincent Roa, an experienced Chief of Party, will inform and inspire your journey.
Welcome to another episode in our series designed to empower you, the new Chiefs of Party stepping into the USAID-funded project ecosystem. I'm Dr. Donna Vincent Roa, and today we're diving again into the heart of crisis management, focusing on stakeholder engagement. Picture this: a crisis hits and the community you're serving is at the crux of it. As a Chief of Party, your instinct might be to go to the problem-solving mode immediately, but there's a crucial step before that: engaging stakeholders. It's like finding yourself in the middle of a storm, and yes, you need to patch the leaks, but you also need all hands on deck, and that's where your stakeholders come in. In the eye of the storm, the natural inclination might be to pull up the drawbridge and go it alone, but I'm here to tell you that the bridge building during these times is non-negotiable. You got to get through the crisis. It's about emerging on the other side with relationships intact and perhaps relationships that are even stronger. Why is this so critical? Well, when a crisis unfolds, misinformation can spread like wildfire. By maintaining open lines of communication with your stakeholders, you can ensure that everyone has the right information. They have it from you, the source they can trust. This doesn't just apply to local communities, but extends to international partners as well. They are going to rely on your updates to make informed decisions during these times. So how do you keep the dialogue going when the crisis pressure is on? First, you need to understand the landscape of your stakeholders. Who are they? What are their interests? How can they contribute? Remember, local communities often have an innate understanding of the situation that can be invaluable to you as a Chief of Party. International partners, on the other hand, can offer resources or expertise. Here's an example. In the aftermath of a natural disaster, a Chief of Party, we'll call him Alex, quickly mobilize local leaders to assess the damage and then gather community input. This kind of grassroots intel was then communicated to international partners who were able to tailor their responses more effectively. Alex's swift action in bridging local and international efforts not only maximized the impact of the response, but it also reinforced the trust that stakeholders had in his project. It is about crisis response, but it's more about crisis preparedness. Engaging stakeholders proactively can help you identify potential risk early and then give you the time to build the strategies to mitigate them. Think of it as creating a map of the terrain before you set out on a journey. When stakeholders are involved in risk assessment, they're more invested in the success of your project and actually more resilient in the face of challenges. I want to delve into a few recommendations on this subject. Regular meetings might seem simple, but they do keep everyone on the same page, and they can also serve as a platform for innovative solutions. Again, in every circumstance, be transparent about the challenges, and certainly in these settings, encourage input. Sometimes we forget to celebrate the wins, no matter how small. Make sure you do that. You might ask why. Well, it builds a sense of shared accomplishment and then can be incredibly motivating for both your stakeholders and your team. I want you to think about this question. How can you strengthen your stakeholder engagement to not just withstand a crisis, but to harness it as an opportunity for both growth and innovation? As we wrap up today's episode, let's remember that engaging and mobilizing stakeholders isn't just a line item on your to-do list. It literally is the cornerstone of effective leadership during crises. It's what transforms a group of individuals into a community of action. And that's what will define your legacy as a Chief of Party. Thank you for taking the time to join me today. As you step into your new role or continue the role you're already in, do so with the courage of a leader and the heart of a servant. And remember, your ability to engage stakeholders is what will turn breakdowns into breakthroughs. Until next time, lead with vision and serve with passion. I'm Dr. Donna Vincent Roa. Thanks for listening. I hope you have a great week.
Thank you for tuning in to Chief of Party to Chief of Party, Success in Your First 90 Days, your go-to source for insightful, actionable guidance that can shape the success of your project. Let's continue to drive change and create impact, one USAID-funded project at a time.